let's touch on these real quick. I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on these. We'll start with you, Berserk. What did you think about these?
I like them, just not as much as the one they revealed earlier. The Ryu and Chun Li ones.
Uh huh.
They're not unique enough, but I still ordered one set.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What about you, Dario?
I'm kind of a berserk. The first two are pretty cool. The Red Ranger doesn't really do much for me. It looks cool, but not like the ones before. And this Cammy, or what is it, Green Ranger or something?
I don't even know. They like, yeah. We'll get to it. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah. I'm past.
Okay. All right. Adam.
Yeah, Cammy looks weird. Like it's like one far too much clothing for Cammy, and like, like it's just it's very strange choice. So yeah, I like the ones that our friend Jamba had a hand in designing and drawing previously. So I think that I can just stick with those and call it a day.
Okay. All right. Ernie, what about you?
Yeah, Chamba, you didn't collaborate on these ones?
Nah.
Not this set? No, I'm out. Nothing. Easy go-to answer.
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah.
We're shills, but we're also gang mentality.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no
Gang.
Still, yeah.
I gotta keep it that way. Because I mean, the Cammy is just weird. It's like if you met homegirl and she's like, yeah, I cosplay, and you're like, oh, cool. And then she shows up in this, and you're like, what happened? What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I saw this as all what, like there's no color scheme. Like it's weird. Like this is just like so strange. Like why does she have a hat on her helmet?
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. You could see it, but then you can't.
Yeah, I
the
couldn't
green. Right.
Yeah. It was like, okay, so you're kind of going for something here, but like you've got blues and greens and reds and whites and then gold, and like what's happening here? I don't know.
Yeah, and she's wearing her bodysuit outside her clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this Ken Ernie legit looks like a dollar store Power Ranger, like the bootleg Power Rangers,
the swap meet special, right there.
Yes, dude, where they like made a Power Ranger from the old He-Man body, like,
and his body looks weird. The gut, it seems like he's stretched out. I mean, right there, yes. Regardless, you could tell he works out, but then the other ways are just is not.
Yeah, it looks like he's like kicking and falling over, like
my foot's on fire.
Yeah.
And he's looking right. He's looking for a bucket.
He's trying to kick it off.
Kick
it off.
It is.
Yeah. I can't with these. I don't like the original ones are awesome. I don't Power Ranger that hard, so it's like, but they are Street Fighter. Like the first two, they look cool. These ones, I don't know what.
They did. The first two were great.
I don't know what
Chamba, but
gang mentality.
These. Yeah.
So I agree with Nick's Figs. Like, why is he sleeveless?
Yeah, no, like that's like it totally has that like that bootleg vibe of like where they just tried to make a Power Ranger out of a He-Man toy. Like that's what I'm getting. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So, and finally, you, Chamba, what are your thoughts on these?
I mean, why does Ken have a soul patch going on the helmet?
I love that part. That is getting right there.
Yeah, it's
that one I agree with.
They never appeared in that game, which is what it was designed for. That grid, I think it was Power of the Grid or something like that. It's in-house design. You can kind of tell it's an in-house design. It's unfortunate because it doesn't seem like they put as much thought into these ones as they did with the original ones. Like they were really tried to incorporate aspects of the Street Fighter characters and make unique ranges out of it. These ones seem, I guess, like they kind of rushed it, if that makes sense. Like there's not really, like you were saying, there's like Cammy's design. I have no idea what's going on with it.
Yeah,
As
I
far
get
as the
repetition.
color scheme, it's kind of all over the place. Because usually with Rangers, it kind of does follow a color scheme and an animal, or with what they were going with. But I don't know, the sleeveless aspect, the helmet, it does look too much like it's just a Red Ranger. Cammy's one with the helmet, but she's got hair sticking out. There's ways of, I guess, emulating the hair without having her actual hair. It could have been a ribbon. It could have been a scarf. That's something that usually Rangers would do. So I don't know. These ones are bizarre. These ones are bizarre. I didn't get them. Pass for me.
TLDR.
You're muted, boss.
I was gonna say, do you think that maybe that the designers for this maybe were leaning a little too much on, or maybe had more knowledge of the Street Fighter end and less of the Power Rangers end? Like,
I don't like, that's the thing. It's hard to tell because I can kind of see aspects of where they were going. Like if you look at let's look at Ken's helmet. The gold rimming around the actual visor, it's got the spikes, which is basically representative of his eyebrows, because Ken's eyebrows flare to the side. But then what's with the soul patch? He doesn't have a soul patch.
The soul patch is right there.
Yeah, but Ken doesn't have one.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
Ken
this
doesn't have a
Ken
soul
does.
I know, but the helmet does, so it's bizarre. Also, why is he sleeveless and Ryu's not?
yeah,
Why is Dario sleeping?
because he's been up for like
Been up
freaking
for so long, dude. It is
almost
so late
24
there right now.
hours. Yeah.
It is so late.
I posted up the Super 7 stuff, and I'm just doing the VHS Rangers now. Also, if you want to talk about that real quick.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. These ones, I wasn't
Yeah.
planning on getting these ones. So
You want to
Yeah.
fight
Like
us?
VLR here is like, how often do you think her hat falls off her helmet?
yeah, it's I don't know. that helmet design,
Constantly,
it's-
like
my hat again.
yeah,
that's the most horrible design flaw. Like that was the first thing that poked out to
Sliding
me
right
when I
off
saw
my
this.
helmet.
I was all, why does she have a hat on her helmet? That makes no sense at all.
there's
It makes
ways
no
of
sense.
having the red. There's ways of having the red on the helmet that's not just a hat sculpted on a helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's-
mean,
there's a lot of
granted,
weird
I am going to
choices here.
say this though. Like, it's like I agree, it's really dumb and it's funny, but at the same point, like it's like I love the Vipers in GI Joe, and they have like a helmet with a faceplate and then goggles on top. So
Don't get
it's
me wrong. No,
pretty dumb.
I've seen plenty of Sentai stuff where they do odd things like
Ridiculous
that.
stuff. Yeah.
But there's other ways to make it.
Yeah.
But